Hello and welcome back to the Forgecast. The podcast is just the best, all things Forged. I'm joined by co-hosts today, AB.
AB.
And Cleveland.
Hey, what's up?
And today's podcast is brought to you by the one and only Noob Energy. Noob is a next-generation health and wellness brand dedicated to providing nutritional and cognitive solutions for esports athletes and the gaming community. Noob's great. Got me a can right here. This is our actual last can in our fridge, AB. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, there's more on the way. Shipped today.
Yes, there's more because I did win Cleveland's giveaway yesterday, which we gave away a copy of Vanguard, which I already pre-ordered, and some Noob. You just had to subscribe or give a sub for an entry. So
and we're doing another one at the end of the month. So if you want to get some Noob energy,
Yes, and I'll probably do a subathon at the end of the month and give away some Noob. During that too. Noob's great. If you want a discount, use code FORGED15 at checkout.
Discount?
15% off. You support the podcast, support Forged, and get yourself cracked in your mind with some Noob energy.
Become the anti-cheat in Warzone, please.
Yes, be the anti-cheat. Be so good. Be so cracked out of your mind. The anti-cheat will think you're cheating. So, all right. What's on? Oh, isn't the MFAM barbecue on Saturday?
Is that the 18th?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I bet you, NICKMERCS announces he's going to YouTube on Saturday.
NICKMERCS. I know you were telling about that. Like,
I had a reserve spot for that. And I never got confirmation from anybody if they were going. So.
Did you cancel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I never confirmed because I didn't know who was going and I wasn't gonna go by myself because social anxiety.
Right. Yeah, no, I know that I saw like people, they started rolling out the emails or whatever, like the tickets, and then people were like, I haven't gotten mine yet, but they're like doing them in waves.
No,
so
yeah,
like the sooner you signed up, the sooner you get yours.
I got mine like last week, 2 weeks ago. I'm also scheduled to
seriously?
work that day, so like, and they're cutting hours. So, I decided to not take the day to go to Tampa by myself and hang out with people that I don't know.
Would have sent you, bro.
Yeah, me and AB were talking in the car about like everyone going to YouTube and stuff, and I was like, dude, Nick's so theatrical. Like he can't. I mean, there's no way. Like that totally makes sense.
His YouTube channels do way too well to not do it.
Yeah.
Him and Tim are like a fucking package deal too. I swear to God.
100%. And you'd think he'd already like would have re-signed with Twitch. Like we'd already know.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd just be like, yeah, I'm staying with Twitch. Like that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But going to YouTube's a big deal.
Don't worry, Blake. We got pro players like Spreezy to carry the Twitch audience.
Dude, that was so fucking great. And if you haven't heard, which you probably haven't, we ran into this guy Spreezy on Sunday. We're playing Rebirth, and he was, and we saw his clan tag. He had the official like Nukes regiment, like the NUK3S, and he was yellow, so he's in the official Nuke regiment. And I was like, I bet this guy's a streamer. So I look him up on Twitch, and he was streaming, and he was a fucking Twitch partner and everything. Only had like 59 viewers, but I mean more than me. But
still only top 1%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, still top 0.5%. Still top 0.5%. Yeah. But no, we fucking dumped all over his team, and I was just like, yeah, well, no.
To be fair, there was some back and forth, but ultimately they did get outplayed.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Once we got because they were dominating like inside a prison, and then we rolled up and they killed me. They killed us, and we were able to stay alive, and we came back. And once we all started getting our guns and we all got rolling, we were able to walk through their team. At one point, I killed him, and then I got mega lunge. Like I landed and just punched the fuck out of him. I mean, like
card RNG, bro.
Dude, no straight commando pro. I don't get lunge for shit on anyone. Straight commando pro this fucking guy. Straight commando pro. Like only time I'll ever be able to punch anyone. And then later I ran into him again and I killed him. It was a one-on-one gunfight. I killed him. And then I just ego challenged his teammate, and his teammate's like, I got double teamed. Like, nope.
Yeah, they didn't. His team was commenting some dumb shit too. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean they were cool. They weren't toxic at all. So like I can't talk shit other than he's in Nuke Squad. That's funny. But no, they weren't toxic at all. Like it was like because I went to his chat after and I was like, oh GG's,
Yeah.
You guys are hella cracked, and he wasn't like fuck you shitter. Right. Like he was like, oh cool, and then he ended stream.
He wasn't Neo
after.
Rouge.
No, he wasn't Neo. Yeah, fucking Neo came for our bloodline. God damn.
like when we killed that one kid in buyback squads, and he came into my chat and he's like, "Meta loot camper," and he like kept saying every time he'd go back on his loot, he'd be like, "Leave it alone."
Leave my loot alone.
And then he came
into
my stream and he was like, "Meta loot camper, you guys are fucking dog shit." And I was like, "Hey man,
oh my god,
like,
bruh,
chill." And then like 5 minutes later, he goes, "I just want to say that I'm sorry for coming in and being so toxic," because one of his teammates was also a streamer, and I think,
bro,
his team was probably like, "Hey, fucker,
hey, let's calm it down."
Bro, he's got it all twisted.
Probably.
Like, I ain't here for your loot. I want your soul. Give me them cheeks, boy.
I know.
Yeah, right.
You got fucking clapped.
You're here so I can farm my KD, shitter.
Right? Yeah. I was just like, "Hey, don't drop back on your loot every single time, expecting us to just be like, oh, sure, let's let him get it."
Yeah, right. Let's meet this time, and then we'll kill him. Like, no, fuck you.
Psych too kept killing him. It wasn't even me.
Oh my god, but yeah, you would liven your clan tag, so coming for you.
He was like, "Oh, meta loot streamer." Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Meta loot streamer. My chair just dropped.
That's fun.
Yeah, did it drop on my lap, or what are we talking about here?
I'm trying to drop on your lap.
What?
So, okay, Cleveland, didn't you say something about you shitting your pants?
Okay, all right. Hey, look. Okay, so
yo, I need deets, brother.
I was at Disney today. You know, because I get to go for free because I work for Disney, and
Disney Channel.
Yeah. I'm like Jake Paul.
Wait, aren't you Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went to Carl.
God damn it.
So we went to Hollywood Studios today, and you know, got a coffee, need a little something, so I got something with 4 shots in it.
Oh shit!
God damn.
To be fair, the ice shake and espressos come with 4 shots in them already, so like.
Still 4 shots.
Still 4 shots, but I needed it. And then we went to Toy Story Land, and got barbecue brisket, which is fucking so good.
Oh, bro.
And then about like 30 minutes later, we went on Rock and Roller Coaster, and we were in line, and I literally just felt my stomach go like, and I was like, oh. And about halfway through, I was like, I have to shit so bad.
Bro.
And it went upside down, and I felt my stomach flip, and I was like, there's no shot. I'm going to shit my pants. And luckily I didn't. But there was a point where I was like, it's over. It's done for. It's done for. It's like, it's going to be so bad. Like, it's
so
diabolical lick.
If you ate the brisket and then had the coffee, it would have been a lot healthier, but you went vice versa. So your body's like, hey, I'm going to clear out your bowels right before I process this heavy ass beef.
Hey, you remember that brisket? You want to see it again?
Yeah.
And you know, I do gotta say, we went on the Buzz Lightyear little shooty ball thing, and you know, I was, you know, leaderboard, of course, because I'm cracked.
Shit. Oh, cool.
Let's go.
Fucking golf clap.
Speaking of leaderboard, I've made the official decision. I'm gonna grind for leaderboards in Vanguard, unless the game's shit. But I'm gonna go for it.
Go for that master camo, baby. I gotta beat Matt this year.
Yes. So yeah, that's one thing we're gonna. So for Forged, this is probably gonna be a Forged exclusive thing, but we might do it for the public too if you're you're listening. But we're gonna do we did this last year for Cold War. We put up like $100 prize. The first person who gets the Mastercraft camo.
That was nowhere.
Because I have diamond SMGs. I have more plague diamond guns than I have diamond guns.
Diamond primaries, baby. And I got dark aether, baby.
Yeah, it fucking glitched for you. Fuck you. No, but so we're gonna do that again this year, and then after that, after we do the Mastercraft, once I'm done, whether I win it or not, I'll probably gonna just go for leaderboards because the game looks solid. Like, I like Modern Warfare a lot. I still play the multiplayer. I mean, the SBMM was a little too cranked, but like after all the camos, I figure my SBMM will be fucked anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, it's just a leaderboard grind, so it'll probably just be kills and score.
I mean,
that's. I'm not gonna have the highest KD or least deaths, but I'll probably the two I'll go for.
Modern Warfare SBMM over Cold War. Like, we were playing Search last night. Like, that wasn't
100%. Well, what was interesting about like Cold War, like we were excited for it because it was like supposed to be like more specific to you. So like we didn't think we were gonna play like such fucking demons.
Yeah.
We thought it was gonna be more specific in the sense of like we're gonna play people at our skill level, so it'll be like competitive but not like no fun. No, it's just specific in the sense of like, yeah, no, you're at this level, you're not going lower.
Well, I literally played against Scump in my beta last year.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean the SPMN was just that was the only thing that ruined Cold War.
I was like, all right, look, I got a 3 KD in my first game. Now I'm playing against Scump. Like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
Yeah, no, but I mean Vanguard looks fucking sick. I saw a clip today from CDL memes they posted, and they were like, bro, I'm not saying recoil is bad, but this shit's ridiculous. And he found a bar, like a BAR on the ground. And he didn't know this, but like the gun's going straight in the fucking air.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't realize it. And the guy who made the gun, like it was just gone off his body, it was kitted out to have all like the recoil attachments, so it would have more recoil.
Oh my god.
And he just thought it was like the base BAR he picked up. So he's shooting. He's like, this shit's fucking ridiculous. And someone in the comments was like, yeah, no, you have it kitted out wrong.
Why if your attachments?
But I mean. But then the other half of the fucking comments were like, just pull down on your stick, bitch. Like coming for his neck.
Just pull down on your stick, dude. It's called recoil control.
Yeah, right. And then you have all the fucking Rust players like, if you don't know what recoil is, nerd. COD players.
Bruh.
Yeah. I mean, Vanguard should be good.
Speaking of recoil, did you guys hear about the weapon balances going live tomorrow for Warzone?
I saw actually, let me pull them up. I saw a tweet about it, but I didn't read it.
So actually, I have it up right here. It's the OTS 9 is getting nerfed.
Fuck.
Tech 9's getting nerfed. Stoner's getting nerfed. Craig's getting a recoil nerf, and the FAR is getting nerfed. And then there's several attachment changes as well.
Okay, so for the OTS tweak, because this is me and yours baby right now.
Yeah.
Maximum damage from 34 to 31.
Oh shit.
Minimum damage increased from 20 to 21. Headshot multiplier decreased from 1.35. No, increased from 1.3 to 1.5.
That's actually kind of nice.
It's not that bad. It's still gonna be better than the It'll still be really good. Like, cause its damage profile matches with the Modern Warfare MP5.
Yeah.
The Tech 9 needs more damage range.
Dude, the Tech 9's ass. Why are they nerfing it? What do they do to it?
Damage down from 26 to 20. It's not that big of a net. We're not going to notice it.
Oh.
See the Stoner, they
light
adjusted
machine gun.
recoil, gun kick adjusted, raised interpreted time.
They just shit on the Stoner more. I hate the Stoner anyways.
Stoner
but
fries right now, and it's annoying.
It's so good, I just hate it. Tac rifle, Charlie, recoil decrease. What is that? Then 16.
DMR.
Rifle, Charlie. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's the DMR.
Great. Okay. Krig. Recoil increase, then I didn't. And then wow, they shit on the Krig more.
Huh.
The Farah, fuck. Not my Farah.
Farah's nuts.
Farah, maximum damage decreased from 20.
Increased to 1.56. That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, no, the Farah's still gonna be busted.
Yeah.
QBZ, more recoil, and recoil dampening enabled. What? What is recoil dampening?
What are they gonna do my boy like that?
Anything? What else do they do?
AK-47 gun kick adjusted. Change some barrels around.
The rapid fire barrels basically shoot faster now. Yeah. Not by much, by 1%. So
titanium barrels, same thing.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
And it's only on tac rifles.
Oh, yeah, nothing else. Well, I guess shotguns do the Howler, but that's it.
Well, no, these are like specific to tac rifles.
I got killed by the Howler last night that had the rapid fire barrel. I was like, that shit is shooting fast as fuck. I thought it was a Gallo. I was like, douche, douche, douche. I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, it wasn't that fast, but it was definitely hella quick, dude.
It was fucking quick for a Howler. I was like, I am being chased the fuck down. All I need to do is reload my fucking OTS, and I'm being hunted down by the fucking boogeyman.
This man said Candyman. He was fucking out.
Dude, I was looking at the Warzone stats. We had a .66 KD lobby last night, tweet.
That's disgusting. That was probably the one we dropped like 50 plus.
I think I had 21. You had
16 or some shit. Yeah.
We had mainly high games, but we had one that was a .66, and I dropped 20 in it.
Let me look at my recent lobbies. 126, 123, 128, 127.
Jesus.
0.94.
106, 114, 117, 114, 113, 138.
Cleveland, you were playing in some very sweaty lobbies, my guy.
I know. Why do you think my KD is so fucking low?
I mean, to be fair, we were playing with Cat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But even when we play with Cat, we still play with Demon. We still play
there's still some demon teams, and plus we got cheaters. I think there's a certain hour, bro. As soon as we hit past
we didn't get cheaters with Cat. Oh, we did, but 2 nights ago. That was with Matt.
The last time
we were playing with Frazier and Cat.
Yeah.
The last time I had an under 1 KD lobby, I was playing Rebirth trios with Banana Boy and Zuck, and we won. And I haven't had an under 1 KD lobby after that, and that was a 1-9 or that was a 9-9 KD lobby.
Here's our lobby last night. 1-3. I dropped 12. And we got 5th that game. We got first this game. It was a 1-1-9. I had 20. 112, 0.91, I had 19. 111, I didn't even get it. I think we died off rip. 0.95, this game I had 11. We got first. 0.88. Yeah, no, we had some bot lobbies last night.
I wish.
1.08, 0.94, 1.02, 1.05. Yeah, like I dropped 19, 17, 20, and 21 all 4 games in a row.
God damn.
Oh, I was playing against Rated the other night. Oh, and Bobby Pop. Sick. And Destroy. Let's go. And
that's Frozone. A night where you just hop on a different game, bro.
These are literally all in the same night. I played against Rated, Bobby, Destroy, Frozone. And that's it. All in the same night. On different teams. They weren't on the same teams.
Yeah.
That's sick. Love that.
Bro, that's when you just... Yeah, I'm hyped for fucking Saints Row. New Saints Row got announced. I don't know who's on that train or what.
Also, Titanfall 3.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get announced. Did you see that, Cleveland? They leaked
the NVIDIA.
The DLSS.
So, the NVIDIA thing. Yeah, whatever it was. And so Titanfall 3 is on there. I also love how the new COD's on there. Not Vanguard, the following year. Yeah. Which is supposed to be like a Modern Warfare sequel. And so people... Call of Duty Cortez is like the code name.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, why are you guys focused on that? We're still focusing on Vanguard.
Literally haven't even had the beta yet. Like
people are already getting hyped for fucking the next 2023 game. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're so mentally in the wrong place.
It's literally like the most COD community thing ever. Like we're about to have this incredible game, hopefully, and they're like, oh, the next Call of Duty. Oh yeah, that shit's gonna be lit.
Vanguard's fucking shit.
Haven't even played it
well, I saw a Dan Dangler video, and I don't think Vanguard's good.
Well, I think that's the thing though. Is Call of Duty is community. Call of Duty is cute.
Community's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Well, no, the game itself, how they structure their content and the releases, has created this fucking community that expects new and better shit every single year. So they're always looking forward. They're like never enjoying what they're playing.
Yeah, at least it's not as bad as the Fortnite community. Because holy shit,
never got involved.
Okay, hold on. I gotta side with the Fortnite community though. With the new season though, have you seen anything with that?
No, I haven't paid attention.
They had like a big giant fucking event. It looked like the map was getting destroyed. They were teasing the map getting destroyed, and all they have is like the new season on the map. The old map still is just like a couple different like burned spots in the ground. Mm-hmm. Like nothing, no POIs, nothing fucking new, but just like a couple different spots on the ground where they're like there was a fire, and that's all that changed.
Is Fortnite turning into Among Us? Like what's going on here?
I
think they're just running out of ideas, probably.
I think yeah. What was it? So I saw TikTok. I was on Fortnite TikTok the other night. Literally every other TikTok was a fucking was like Fortnite news. It was.
I'm sorry.
Actually, it wasn't bad because it was like interesting just to like listen to what's happening, not actually seeing gameplay. But no, some guys like, oh, this is the shop from like September 12th, 2018. There's 11 items in shop, and that's counting everything, like including the V-Bucks you could buy. So like there's this skin, you could buy this pickaxe and this dance. Like that's it. He's like, this is the shop today. There's 1,400 items in total.
Shit.
What?
And it's collabs. It's like the collabs like the Deadpool and the Batmans and the this and like all those collabs in the shop. I mean, it was just ridiculous. He's like, yeah, no, this is $40,000 worth of stuff just in today's shop. Tomorrow's will be different. What? It's like, what the fuck?
Microtransactions, baby.
Oh my god! I wonder.
Just rolling in it.
I want to see how much Epic Games makes a day. You think they're still making $1 million a day off just Fortnite transactions? No way they're not. I think they are still.
With the amount of things that they have in the item shop every day and the way the kids use their parents' credit cards, I would say yes.
Because Fortnite's a lot bigger still than we think.
Yeah.
Like it's still easily a top 3 popular game.
A cult following for sure.
Yeah, like it's still when the new skin drops, you still see people like, I'm giving my 5 of these skins. Like,
so here, I'll crunch the numbers for you. But in 2020, Epic Games generated $5.1 billion in gross revenue.
B.
Yeah, B with a B.
That's a lot of
money. I guess Warzone had them beat because Warzone put up $6 billion. But
sheesh. Sorry.
Right? Was it 6? Was it $6 billion?
Probably like 69 billion.
I think it was $6 billion.
Honestly. I read somewhere that's like
120 million. You know what I mean?
Warzone generated. I can't spell.
I'm having such a hard time focusing because I'm looking at my activity feed for my stream yesterday, which is all my text to speech stuff.
Holy shit!
And it's literally there's I think at least 9 in a row that's just schwabble dabble glibble gabble schwibble schwab glab dibble dabble schwibble schwibble glibby glab schwab schwibble.
You listen to the glob go gab galab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says Warzone was making $5.2 million a day.
A day, ooh.
But that times 365 is only 1 point.
Well, that might be
almost $2 billion.
That might be net. This is gross.
Yeah.
I just did the math. 365. So Epic Games was making gross $14 million a day last year.
Jesus Christ.
But that's between everything. That's not just Fortnite.
True. I looked up just Warzone.
So if Warzone's making what did you say, 8 million a day, whatever?
5.2 million. It comes out to 1.8 billion for the full year. But I'm pretty sure it was more. I saw a report that was bigger.
Ugh. That is a gross amount of money.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Meanwhile, I make $15 an hour to make coffee for entitled people.
Yeah, I wash dishes for old people.
Yep. I call people who don't know how to work a website.
So I told you yesterday, AV, about the really shitty new coworker.
Yeah.
So just I'll give you like the highlights, Cleveland. So we hire a new kid basically. Yep. He comes in, he's fucking sagging his pants.
Yeah, you said he was like trying to act all fucking tough and
shit.
Yeah,
I think I did text you. Yeah, he's wearing like the big like DC shoes that like and they're like untied. So if he started running, like his shoe would come out. Like the shoes that are basically just a memory foam mattress you just cut a hole into.
Oh my god. Isn't that like Shaq's company?
I have no idea.
Probably.
Maybe,
I have no idea. But
like
and then he I mean he's not bright. Like we were like, oh hey, go get the crumble, which I made by the way, which is fucking so good.
Did you ever cook for me, Dad?
Because I don't know how to cook. I get handed recipes and kind of get watched over while I cook it.
Okay, fair.
But they well, I was like, oh hey, go get the crumble out of the walk-in fridge. And then it goes with the ice cream. He goes, oh, okay. And then so he goes, what do I do with the crumble now? I was like, put it on the ice cream. He's like, yeah, does it go under the ice cream or over the top? I'm like, okay.
Cleveland, you can't tell me that. I was hearing this story yesterday. I'm like, there's no shot this dude asked that question.
I'm like, okay, where to crumble? Like, where have you ever seen a crumble that goes on the bottom of something?
Right.
And he's just like, and I looked at him, I was like, is that a real question? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it goes over the fucking top.
Is that a real question?
And then he was like, oh, okay. And then when he came out of the fucking walk-in fridge, he's like, it's cold as fuck in there. Like, yeah, it's 33 fucking degrees. It's a fucking walk-in fridge, dumbass.
I enjoy my time going to get ice at Starbucks because it is so fucking hot in Florida that...
I mean, how hot is it in Florida right now?
Right now it's 78 degrees at 10 p.m.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
It is 61 right now. It's 7 o'clock.
I mean, it's going to cool off in the next couple months where it'll be like 70s, 80s during the day and 60s at night.
That's how it was back in Fresno.
Like, it is so humid that like it is a constant just, sweaty mess for everyone. And I'll be running around the store and I'll just like go into the ice machine like scoop and I'm like
this is nice.
I see.
No, it's like as cool as it's outside, it's still like 90 degrees in the kitchen though. So I'll be like, I'll walk in, I'll still prep like whatever vegetables, and so I'll go into the walk-in to like look at what I need to have done, but then I'll just stand there. I'll just hang out. It's so fucking, it's so hot in that kitchen. There's no like air moving either. So it's like you can't catch a breeze. You're like, oh, it feels nice right here. It's just stale. Stingy.
There was one day during the summer where air conditioning. Now, mind you, our Starbucks is pretty much outside anyways.
Yeah.
Just because there's it's a walk up kind of place.
Yeah.
But the air conditioning in the bar was broken, and it was 98 degrees outside, 100% humidity, and it was 96 degrees inside.
Fucking kill myself, bro. What?
It was so bad.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's not. I remember when we were in Fresno, our AC broke. We came back. We took like a beach trip. So, nice 50, 60 degrees at the beach, hanging out. You can wear hoodies and sweats every day. Really nice. We came home, our AC was broken. It's like it was like in the middle of a heat wave, so it was like 115, 120 degrees every day. I'm fucking sleeping naked, no blankets. Like, I don't give a fuck if my mom walks in and sees my ball sack. I'm so fucking hot.
That's just
I was
soup at that point.
dying. And then when the guy came to fix our AC, he's like, I think it's a ventilation problem. Like, everything's a fucking problem. Yes.
Yo,
yes,
speaking of ventilation, our apartment is like super dusty, which I think we need to have our filter changed. Because like it's an absurd amount of dust just like flying through the air all the time.
I feel like our apartment's really dusty too.
And so I would recommend doing this because I saw the maintenance guy coming out of an apartment the other day with a filter in his hand, and it was black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we'll make a call.
And I was like, so like, yeah, that's probably what ours looks like because it's in the same building.
You're like, that's
dude.
It's like that's probably why my sinuses are so chalked.
Bro, when thinking about it, because I lived at a house in Washington with 2 other guys, and we'd have to change our own air filter. Landlord would reimburse us, but every time we changed that shit, and I lived there for 4 years, and we changed it probably 3 times between those 4 years.
That's not good.
No. That's it?
No, it was fine. It wasn't black or anything when it came out.
I feel like we went back and when at home, I feel like we changed it like at least once a month.
Well, it depends on where you're at. I mean, Washington.
That's true. We also lived in like a valley of dust.
In the
like you walked outside.
The suburbs of Washington covered by trees.
Back in Cleveland, we didn't change it too much.
Yeah, no, you'd walk. I mean, it's like there's more people with asthma in the fucking Central Valley than there's people without asthma. It's so bad.
It's a good fucking point though, considering the amount of times I go outside and my car's covered in smog or like smoke or some shit.
Yeah. We should get it. We should get it like call and get it because we live in wine country, but there's also hella fires up here. So I'm sure our air filters are bad.
And I just live in Florida, so
Yeah, I mean, good luck, champ. So okay, no, like I was saying,
and that shit are something crazy.
No, so dude, this fucking coworker, right? So he first of all, okay, we had CPR training today. Like people who missed it the first round of it had to come back, and I got COVID. Yes. What? So we're doing CPR training, and they're like going through the list, and it was like 10 people, and the fucking new kid didn't show up for CPR training. It's like a required thing because we work in a retirement home. You need to know how to do CPR. Yeah. I'm a fucking dishwasher. There's no reason I should be around someone when I got to give them CPR, but I still have to know.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Whatever you go, and he didn't show up for it, and I was like, a fucking course he didn't show up for CPR training. Like fuck. And again, it's not hard. And by the way, we were in like the movie theater room, and those chairs were comfortable as fuck. I like slept through like when they had like we to watch like an animated like little movie how to do certain things. I slept through the whole thing. Like the guy was playing off his laptop and he was using like the VLC media player, so I would look how long it would be, and I'm like, okay, I can knock out. And I would just fucking just kick my head back and fall asleep. And then at the end of it, I was like, hey, sorry for falling asleep. He's like, dude, you're good. You didn't even snore, and you know how to do CPR. You're good. You're certified. You'll get your certification in your email tonight. And I was like, thanks, dude. Thanks. That's real cool.
Ridiculous.
No, but so we get to the kitchen, and I see the kid there. I'm like, hey, you missed CPR training? He's like, I ain't doing that shit. And I was like, yeah, well, you're gonna get fucking fired because you don't know how to do it. So
this sounds
later,
like,
champ.
This sounds like that guy in your group interview who was like, yeah, I don't really do dishes.
Like, I don't do wet food. Like, you're a dishwasher. What do you mean you don't do wet food?
In fucking sandals and what, like a fucking tank top or Hawaiian shirt.
That's another story for another day. Yeah, but
I don't
so we get this list every night. The servers do, and it's like all the things that the memory care like requested, so like the sodas they want, the the different drinks, and how many wine glasses they need, just like shit like that, and it all goes down in a black cart. And so on the thing, it said they wanted a thing of orange juice, apple juice, and cranberry, and then they wanted like different sodas. He goes, "Oh, okay, cool. So like, do I just put it in the pitchers?" And I was like, "Yeah, you do." He's like, "All right, sounds good." So what he does is like we have like the tap. I guess you call it the tap, where you click the button, the cranberry juice comes out, and you have to like fill it up when you need more. Instead of doing that, he got an empty pitcher, and he went and got the frozen ones, the frozen cranberry juices from the walk-in when you need a replacement. He took that, opened it, and tried putting the frozen cranberry juice in the pitcher. He was like, "How do I get it in here? Do I need to warm it up?" And I was like,
"There's no shot this is a real person."
I fucking swear to God, I literally almost pulled out my phone to record it. I was like, "There's no fucking way. This is his logic. There's no way.
This is a real life NPC, Blake."
No. This is a piece of AI that's using machine learning how to make it through fucking human life, and they just started him at 20 years old. They gave him, let's like, you got to get a job and you have to not die. And like,
it's the only direction.
Yeah. So he asked me. He was like, he didn't do. I mean, he didn't do the other ones, but like, he was like, "Do I like?" Because he opened it and then he broke the cap off. So usually you just like take the white piece off, you put it in the machine, and then when you press the button, it'll squeeze it out.
Yeah.
But he broke that part off. I don't know how.
You can't use it too,
so you can't use. Yeah. Yes. Right. Right. You have to throw it away. And he was like trying to squeeze. Like I hear him like, I'm like, "Are you constipated?" And he's like squeezing it, trying to get it. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And like, the most impressive part is stuff was coming out, like slushy was coming out.
Ew.
And I'm like, his name's Felix. I'm like, "Felix, what are you doing?" He's like, "They said they needed cranberry juice." I'm like, "Yeah." I take the pitcher, put under the cranberry juice, select the pitcher option, and it comes out. I was like, "Nah, that's what they want."
You know what it is? It's when he was growing up, his mom or whatever
didn't
raised
hit him enough.
No, they did frozen juices, bro. That used to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but like I don't understand the logic of like we have fresh cranberry juice. Like if it had like cranberry slushy,
oh yeah,
maybe.
No, trust me, like, that's the only given I'm giving that dude. Everything else that man's doing, I was just like, "Where are you?"
And so right, so I filled up the cranberry. I was like, "You got it, right?" He's like, "Yeah." So he puts it in there. Okay, I showed him how to do it now. Like that should have been like I would hope that he had like two ideas in his head, and he just chose the wrong idea first, which is fine, understandable when you don't know what you're doing. Even it's not hard, but anyways. So I was like, whatever. He knows how to do it now. He knows the right idea. And then like the cart's full, so I was like showing him because like the wine glasses go on the top, and you have to like make a nice presentation, and he doesn't have many brain cells, so I'd like show him how to make a nice presentation, like how they like it. They send the cart down, whatever. One of the people, like the caregivers that you send it down to, they come back. And I was like, "What's up? Why are you back? Like, did we forget something? Or did he forget something?" And she's like, "Why are these here?" And she opens the cart, and he just put the frozen juices on the cart with empty pitchers. Like, he didn't fill them up. He just took the empty ones. They weren't open or anything, but he just put them in the cart. And I'm like, now I know why he had no space.
Oh my God,
because those don't go in there.
Which is what some fat-ass frozen boxes just on the fucking cart.
He put them in there, because I was wondering, like, how'd you run out of space? But I just didn't think about it. I was like, whatever. Like, you might have just packed it weird.
Like,
it's like a game of Tetris.
You gotta ask for a raise, bro. You can't be doing management for free, dog.
Dude, after he showed up yesterday, 100% I'm gonna go ask for a raise. There's no way. Which
you should be getting paid the same amount.
We call my kitchen the X-Force kitchen. I'm just gonna no names. Okay, there's 3 dishwashers. I'm one. The other dishwasher is a lady who only speaks Spanish and has one working arm. Her other arm's like a fucking wet noodle. Okay? The other dishwasher, and this isn't to be rude, but he has autism. And he has, autistic people have their ways of doing things. He does all those things wrong. Like, it's not like he's specific, like, oh, the dishwasher has to go in like OCD or like certain colors. Right. It's just like my dirty, musty, I just took out the garbage can and I have, food juice on my hands. I'm going to touch clean plates.
That makes sense.
Like shit like that. And it's like, I don't even fight him. I don't say anything. I just go grab the dishes back and just run them back through the dishwasher.
The thing that killed me is like, even there, your boss, and he's like, yeah, this is not how you do this. You're supposed to put these dishes away in a specific order. And homeboy's like, no,
Right.
we do it my
like
way.
That's how he taught me, because he was like, when you touch the dirty dishes, you clean them, you go wash your hands, and then you touch the clean dishes. Like, that's the protocol.
Right.
My hands are so dry from washing my hands at the end of the day.
Right.
But like, he doesn't do that, and I'm sure, and I have to bleep all these names out, but he's a short little like Japanese, like fat Japanese man, and like he very clearly doesn't give a fuck. Danny's an NPC. Webcam NPCs are people like you can't imagine their home life. Like you see him, you're like, you don't go home. You drive off in your car.
You just exist.
You drive off in your car. You park in a parking spot. When you walk into your house, you just power off at the front door.
Yeah.
An alarm turns you back on, you go back to work. Like, you don't actually exist. And then there's just a random calendar, like RNG, that determines like if you should call out
when he renders back in.
No. No, I was gonna say it's like a random alarm should be like, oh, I should be sick today. Like humans get sick.
Yeah.
And then he calls out at work one day. Like that's yeah. So, and then the servers. Okay, so there was one good server. There was one good server. She quit.
Oh,
she quit. She's a caregiver now. She was so done with the kitchen. She's now a caregiver. She was actually the one that brought the cart back. She's like, what the fuck is this? Because, she did the carts for how many, months before. She's like, what the fuck? But there was one good server. The other server has two lazy eyes, like a fucking gecko. Like, straight up. And she's just not bright. Like, she's like a straight A student.
I'm having trouble picturing that with a straight face.
You don't, dude. A straight face.
She was getting yelled at the other day by another one of the chefs, and like I swear to God, I thought she was looking at me, like past the chef at me, like asking for help, and like I looked at her, I was like, what? I was like mouthing like what to her, and then you see her eyes actually adjust on me. I was like, fuck. It's so bad. And then like. We had another chef who transferred, but he was like a big pothead, and so we had a conversation. He walked up to me. So I'm sitting there, and you know how like football players stand with like their hands in their shoulder pads?
Yeah.
I'll stand like that with like my dishwasher robe on. Or
no, I do that all the time at work with my apron.
And so I'll stand there. I was standing like this. I'm just waiting for like dishes. I didn't have anything to do. He walks up to me. He's like, "You like smoking weed?" And I just go, "Nope." And he just goes, "Okay," and he turns around and walks away. And then the two chefs I work with are like two, like, this is not, this is descriptions, but it's like, it's one really tall black lady and a really tall black guy. And like, the tall black guy is 6'8" and like a gentle giant. So he's really sweet, and he comes over and like talks to me, but he's just looking straight fucking down at me the entire time. It's so fucking intimidating. He's 8 inches taller.
There's this dude at my job who's like, I think he's 6'7", 6'8".
Jesus.
And he literally one day was like, "Hey, can you grab this thing up there?" And I was like, it's like when I was like, I just want to ask you one thing, because like we're friends. So I was like, dog, can you put your arms straight up, stand straight up, and put your arm up? Because he has long fucking arms. This man is like Giannis Antetokounmpo, dude.
Oh, fuck.
He puts his arms up. I'm like, you with your arms up is 2.5 of me. And I'm like 5'10", 5'11", 6'4" on a good day.
Bruh.
Like,
yeah.
Like, and I'm like, you want me to get that off the top fucking shelf? Yeah, you got me fucked up, dog.
You got me fucked up.
Also,
dude,
I see some funny shit at Starbucks, because
I can imagine you.
There's my manager hires people based off their personality.
Yikes.
Like, he literally told me that. Like, he's like, if you have a good personality, like, I can teach anyone how to make fucking coffee. If you have a good personality, I'll hire you.
Yeah.
I mean,
so like, there's some very nice people, very funny people. Everyone gets along for the most part. But like, some of the things you see, like someone back on the warming station, I was like on my break, and they dropped a sandwich on the floor coming out of the oven, which like, it happens, it's fine, whatever, we have a million. And they pick it back up and put it on the thing, and I was like, "Oh, no."
the 5-second rule doesn't work at work.
She goes, "Oh, you saw that?" And I said, I did see that. Or like,
oh my,
that's bad. That means she does it on the regular. She was looking for somebody to look for her.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Her going, oh, you saw that? Means she's dropped other things and looked over and go, they didn't see that.
Means
See,
I
like,
had full intention of giving this away.
It's
like someone was going to eat this.
It's like one thing if, like, you know, like the top piece of the sandwich falls off a little bit when you're putting it in the bag and you, like, scoot it back on with your finger for a half second. That's, like, an acceptable... because you wash your hands before you even step onto warming.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is an understandable, like, no one's gonna fucking know.
Yeah.
But, like, it fell on the floor. I've done the floors. Do you know how fucking dirty that shit gets?
They're
You're
gross.
telling me,
I'm on
bro.
my floors. I'm on my floors 4 times a day during my shifts, and most of my shifts are just like 6 to 8 hours, and I have to change the water every single time because the water's black.
Oh, yeah.
So,
4 times a day.
So imagine one of the busiest Starbucks in the country, because we are.
Disneyland or World.
And we literally only mop the floors when we close.
Oh my god.
Because it's so busy, you can't, like, you know,
Midday
the
mop
mats
it.
off, wash them, do the mopping.
Yeah.
The floor, I go in with a dry mop when I do it first. I take the mats off, wash the mats. I take a dry mop, and I have to wring it out like 2 or 3 times before I can actually do the, like, actual cleaning.
Hold on. You get 3 mops worth of shit
Because
without...
it's ice that's falling on the floor. People spill drinks.
Yeah, it's
things
I
get
mean,
shoved
you don't
onto
even
the
actually need
floor.
water.
It's
I guess
just
it's
so
a
wet.
coffee shop. That does make sense.
It's it's one of the busiest Starbucks in the country. So it is so gross.
Dude, we're gonna need to talk about these fucking funny moments more often in these fucking podcasts.
Dude.
If that's something you want to hear, if you want to hear my interview story, let us know.
Leave a comment down below because
leave a comment on the kind of stories because we
see some.
My life is a fucking sitcom.
Same.
I mean, Tweak knows the 2 months we've been living together. If I go anywhere alone, I'll come back with a story.
Yeah.
Something's gonna fucking happen.
Swear to God, every time. Same for me.
I had short story. I went to Walgreens to get our COVID tests, and like the rapid test I have at Walgreens. So I'm sitting in line, and this girl's behind me, and I hear a guy behind her, and the guy is notably like him and his friend walked in, and they were talking very loud Spanish, and then they were both in like wife beaters, giant jorts, giant shoes, and like the white tube socks pulled all the way up below their knees.
So it was like LA and like 1996.
And so, yes, and so but he's like, he talked to her, he's like, oh, I like your shoes, whatever, and they were like some special edition shoes, they're cool, whatever.
Oh my God, I remember this. You told me this.
And then so she like dropped something, and like I helped her pick it up, and it was like this weird interaction. He goes, so you smoke? And like says that to her, like all like intimate, and she's like, no. He's like, okay, all right. Walks away. 30 seconds past maybe. He's like, my name's Enrique, whatever his name was, and then she's like, oh, my name's whatever. They shake hands. He's like, what are you doing later, Jackie? And she's like, oh, I'm going home. I ordered a pizza. He's like, oh, who are you having pizza with? And the saddest shit ever. She goes, oh, just me. And she's like a short fat girl, but she's like, oh, just me. And in my head I'm like, that's fucking tough. That is tough. And he's like, oh, mind if I come over? We could have pizza together. She's like, oh no, sorry, I don't date smokers. She's like, okay, for sure. Walks away. Right, 45 seconds. And so he starts saying shit to his homie in Spanish. And then he comes back, he goes, so you mean like just like cigarette smokers, right? And she's like, no, like all smokers, like vape, weed, cigarettes. He's like, oh, all right, for sure, maybe sometime we can link up. She's like, I don't think so. And like at this point I'm like, I've been in line for so long. And I'm like, what's taking so long? I have a fucking extreme couponer in front of me.
Now.
Yeah, it was. But dude, that's the fucking shit I run into all the time. I mean, like taking Luca to go like to the bathroom, I pick up his shit, I throw it away, and some lady's like, you don't throw his poop away there. Like, fuck you, Karen.
I mean, I work at Disney, so like,
yeah.
Oh, bro, I gotta hear some of your stories.
Every day.
Yeah, I can imagine there's some stories. There's some shit.
Literally, I knocked a kid out with the door leaving work the other day. I knocked on it like 6 times, and there's so many people out there that I knocked on the window, I was like, like very aggressively. And,
Jesus Christ.
And then I slowly open the door. I go like, hey, everyone, please step away from the door. I am coming out. You are
I
going
am
to get hit.
coming.
Like,
End of sentence.
and I open the door, and this kid literally just runs straight into it and falls on the ground. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. Like,
Just teabag him.
Yeah, Cleveland's out here catching bodies, bro.
I literally,
I'm the teabag king on Splitgate.
like,
Fuck you.
someone literally, they're like, "Are you serious?" I was like, I mean, I knocked on the door at least like 10 times, and I said I was coming out of the door. And you
I
guys,
can only imagine the thump.
I know, it's like, there's also a sign that says "Don't stand in front of the door." So, like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna go home now. Bye.
Hit him with a response like, "Are you serious, my brother?"
Are you serious, my brother?
Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you want any specific type of topic, leave a comment in the in the comment section below.
We have plenty.
We've got the stories. Fucking AB over here, he's like 94 or something like that. He's old as shit.
Wow.
So he's probably got plenty of stories. And
Wow.
we've got the stories. So if you want to hear something specific or ask a question, we'll probably find something for it.
Some I can't share
that's gonna be it.
publicly, but yes.
We're going to wrap the podcast up there because we're going on an hour. These podcasts are getting longer and longer, but worth it. The podcast should be up on Spotify soon. I don't know if this one's going to be. If you're listening on Spotify, hey, but probably not going to be on Spotify.
You know, it gets longer
and then but that's it. We're gonna wrap the podcast up there. Leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Check out all of our socials. Everything's down below. I wrote a brand new subscription.
There's a kitten butthole for you.
Description.
And leave some comments because we'll read the comments.
Yes,
we'll
make sure you leave a comment.
people out. Fucking give you a smooch,
Maybe give away free things if you leave a comment. So that being said, we'll see everyone in the next podcast next week. Peace out.
Later, host.
Peace.